Hi guys, it's Debbie, and I'm here to show you how I do an acrylic fluid poured painting. Today I'm going to use several different, I don't know if you've seen these, Cretatex. They are, oops, I'm not sure, is that going to read the right way? Might be coming in backwards because it's on selfie mode. Anyways, I have a whole bunch of these from many years ago. I took an airbrush class, and I had used it on different parts of paintings, so I wanted it really soft out. And I haven't done it in a long time, and I have like, I don't know, good 30, 40 of these tubes of Cretatex, and there's another one here, Badger. Anyways, so I've mixed some of these with Floetrol, and that's pretty much it. The other stuff is just regular acrylics. But I want to tell you about this Cretatex. It's a little bit thinner, so there's not as much mixing, and because it has a flowing agent in it, so when you use it in the airbrush, it comes out without so much clumping. And so we're going to see what happens. I've never done it with this because I've just never thought about using it, but right now I've decided I would like to use them up and get rid of them. So, and I also have, I don't know if you've watched all the painting videos. A while back I wanted to use some of this up. I bought it for my spot on one of my walls in the kitchen. It's Martha Stewart glitter, and it didn't look good, so I had to repaint it. But anyways, I used a little bit of it in one of the two of the paintings that I've done, and oh my god, I love it. So I'll probably use it again on this one. Anyways, it's mixed up. We'll see. As I pour it in the cup, I usually change my mind, so I never know for sure what I'm going to do. But anyways, this time we are using a 12 by 12. I got to stand back because it's bigger. I'm going to do a 12 by 12, so I got to mix in a little bit more paint than I normally would for a, what is it, 8 by 10 I've been doing. So I have my colors all mixed up as I always do, so that I don't have to have you sit through all that mixing. I guess because I have a short attention span, maybe that's why I feel that it's not so interesting to see somebody do that. So, alright, I'm just going to move a few things out of the way, and I'm going to bring you down and get ready so you can see what's happening. Okay. I think that's pretty good. Let's see how far. Okay, that's good. Alright, so here's that glitter. I'm going to bring them all over here. I have a large cup of white, and this is some of the green from the Cretatex mixed with Floetrol, and this is a little touch black, very dark black, and that's also the Cretatex, and so is this purple, and this blue. And these are regular, just Liquitex paint that I mixed this one with Mod Podge. So, and this. Whoops. So this is why. Well, we might not use too much of this since I've already spilled some. I have a little teal over here also. So, need to have too big of a mess right when I'm getting started. After a few paintings in, it doesn't bother me. So, okay guys, sorry about that. Alright, the one big secret in doing this is, you got to keep them mixed up, and I like mixing them with a fork. For me, that's what works the best. I feel it works a little quicker and it gets a lot more clumps out. Okay, so let's, oh, I forgot to mention, I also put in a squirt of the silicone. I always do that, always. Unless I'm getting too many. Now, if you want to cut back on the the amount of cells that you get, then my suggestion is maybe use a little less of that. So can you see this real good? Okay, so that was a very deep violet that I just put in there, Createx Violet. And, you know, let's go to pink instead of yellow. I put quite a bit of that in because I do realize it's going to take a little bit more paints. So I'm going to fill my pour cup all the way up. I got two different color blues over here. The one I just spilled. Maybe we better use some of it before it spills again. Look at that. The violet Createx is already separating out. So we may be off to a good stop. The pink must be all sitting down on the bottom. I want to, before I forget, just add a little bit of this silver sparkle. It was interesting the way it pulled around colors. It was pretty cool. I thought the last time I used that. Did I put any black in yet? I don't think I did. I'm just going to use a little bit of this. Put that over there. And, well, got some yellow here. I guess I'll use it. Did I put any of this little green in here? I don't think I did. Let's put a little bit of it in there. Of course, the yellow and blue will probably make a green anyways. I don't know what happened to our pink. It must be sitting way down on the bottom. It's got some pretty stuff going on here. Alright, decisions. This is the biggest part of your painting, is deciding what order they're going to go in, and then you still have no idea. You know, the pink may not even show up, and I've got a huge amount of pink in here. So, maybe a hair more white. No, I wished I would have mixed up a little bit of red, but just to be safe, I'm just going to add a little more of this, because I hate to have not enough paint in this pour cup. Hopefully a clump didn't go in there. On this canvas, I had put texturing medium on it, and I scraped some of it off, so it's going to have a few bumps on it already. I don't know if you, but it's pretty well stuck on it. It's acrylic paste stuff. When I scraped it off, I had a scenery of a tree here, and I decided I didn't want to use it. So, alright guys, look at this. The pour cup is kind of nice. Whoops. Oh God, please tell me I was showing you what's going on. Okay. So, and you see the texture on here? Can you see that? Alright. Ooh! Kind of snuck out of there. It's all running that way. There's my pink. It was sitting down on the bottom. Now it looks right now, I gotta say, to me it looks very mixed, jumbled up. And if you've done this, have you noticed that you always have a nice design in two directions and you never know which way to go? Like those cells right there are pretty. Now, the thing is with these bigger paintings, it's a little harder to come up with your composition, because it's the little ones, they, I don't quite know how to explain that, but the littler paintings are much easier to, for some reason the composition will always look a little nicer on the littler ones, but I mean instantly without much work. With these bigger ones, you really got to think it out a little more, like what are you going to do? So there is a possibility, and I don't see that a sparkly silver I put in here unless it's over in here somewhere. The last time I used it, I could see it throughout the whole picture, so maybe I didn't add enough to it that, you know, that we're actually going to see. As always, gotta try to get as much of these edges as you can right off the get-go. We definitely have a lot of cells going on in here, and we have, you know, a lot of different things as it sits going on. So I'm reasonably happy with it as it changes here as we're moving it around and kind of looking at it. I do believe that, should I give it a hit with the heat gun or torch even? We can do that, why not? I can say, you know, I mean, look at this right in here. It has, I'll hold it up in a few minutes. I don't know if you can tell from there. It has all this little threading like in there. It's very, very interesting. Alright guys, let me just try to get, my hands got kind of messy on this pour. So okay, let's get this running. Before I hit it, I like to let it heat up some. So, I'm pretty happy with how this is turning out. Right? I have to admit, when I first put it on here, I thought, oh God, I got this here and this here. It's kind of blending itself in pretty good. This is this heat gun. I'm not sure if they still make them, but it's a craft heat gun. And you can buy the kind that they make for more heavy duty. And I used to have one, and I'm not sure. If I run into that here somewhere, I'll start using it and see what the difference is. There's a lot of paint right in this area right here, so this is going to keep changing for quite a while after the painting sits. So, I have to say, I don't see a whole lot going on changing right now because it's popped through. But one good thing is on these bigger paintings, you definitely need a place for your eye to rest. If the whole thing is busy, it may not turn out as nice as where you have these little bit blanker spots. So, I'm not sure if that's making any big changes. So I think when I watched the video, maybe this came up a little more. I think I'm going to leave this one alone. I'm going to hold it up for you to see it, and then I think that's going to be about it for this painting. Okay guys, you see all the little threading going on in here? Anyways. Alright, I know I've told you before, these paintings continue to change over the next few hours. And the biggest changes will happen in the next hour. But I want to thank you for watching.